Good morning, good afternoon to all. Thanks for listening to me. Today I'm going to talk about my book, The Innovation Blueprint Book. I am pretty much curious about the creative development. I'm an innovation coach where I am help the team members to become more creative. I personally would like to really enhance my creative ability. So that's my curiosity. That's my hunt. That's what I have been really building this book to really become better, become creative, and I'm helping team members to really become more creative through my coaching as approach. That's what I have been actually trying to help the people to become better at whatever they are doing. So in this book you will get a lot of stories, especially 70 stories are there to really improve our creative abilities. So all those stories will give you some kind of exercise, some kind of insight, some kind of a aha moment which can help us to become better at whatever we are doing. So as for example, I thought of like really talking about one particular story what have been highlighted here. So creativity coaching story number 38. This talks about like specifically it talks about like how can we enhance our potential or performance and maximize creative output through the talent and practice. This has given some kind of a clue. This particular story has given some kind of a clue. It talks about like innate abilities. Like every individual has innate abilities. Like we are born with some kind of a talent because of the DNA, because of the genetic structure. We are born talented. Some of them are individual are born talented. So it's natural that traits that they would be able to really perform better compared to any other individuals who have not got that gifted thing. Um, so another perspective, if you are not born with that talent, so what? So there is something we need to really constantly develop. This actually, this is a skill. Creativity is a skill which you need to cultivate. We need to constantly cultivate to really enhance that skill wherever it is. So for that you need to put a dedicated effort on this particular thing. Example, grit and perseverance. This is also one of the skill, like it's a part of the personality part, like how much grit questions you have. Are you constantly really developing that grit skill? And that's also perseverance, like persistently doing one particular thing constantly until you get the result. So that's the one, another skill. Like then it's a part of the creativity. Like if you would like to be creative, you need to be really perseverance. You need to really pursue through that, like you got the results. That's the one of the. And then knowledge and expertise is one of the foundation to become a great creative individuals. Whatever the subject matter experts you are having, you need to constantly enhance the particular knowledge for that particular subject and persistently try to really enhance that particular thing. Now, talent as a catalyst, like obviously you need to really connect to the individuals who are really talented, and it will really trigger you. And that's another way to really think about, like if you pursue to become a great creative individual, you need to be connected with those talented individuals who can constantly stimulate you. And practice as a magnifier, because you need to constantly practice those particular things to enhance your knowledge so that you become natural creative individuals. So some of the traits which are saying in this book is embrace curiosity and play. This playfulness is one of the great things, like where you are fun way executing something in a byproduct of that is you will able to really become more knowledgeable on that particular subject. Seek inspiration, constantly search for those information like or inspiration which can really trigger you and really enhance your creative ability. Challenge yourself, because if you're not challenging yourself, you'll very easy that you will be in a comfort zone. You will be really sitting like you will be good enough, those particular things. But those creative individuals who would like to really accelerate in their creative ability, they constantly challenge themselves. They have a grit. They fail and they really come back and they constantly try to do it in a better way. So that's the part of the characteristics. That's the parts of the natural talent. We need to really develop this particular thing. Deliberate practice. Constantly try to do something different way. Same thing you do, but in a different way, different style, different approach, different mechanism through, so that you become master of a particular thing. Constantly embrace feedback, because if you don't know what are you doing, are you really doing better, are you really improving? If I don't know, then I will be constantly doing the similar type of mistakes. So these are the some of the traits which enhance individuals creative ability. Then build a dedicated routine, because this routine is a part of a discipline, and the discipline will definitely take you somewhere. If you start a journey, if you constantly follow the certain practice deliberately, obviously you will become creative individual. So if you ingrained all those things in your daily part, if you ingrained all those things as a part of your personal traits, obviously your creative ability will develop in a 1 year or 2 years down the line. If you consistently follow through this particular practice, obviously you'll improve your creative ability. Take care of yourself, because that's one of the fundamental things. Because if you are get frustrated, if you are get anxious, if you are get sick, then obviously you are not going to go there wherever you are targeted for. So it's vital that like with all those exercises, you are the ultimate person. If you are great, if you are taking care about yourself, obviously you will gain the success. You have an internal compass, so you need to really set that compass in such a way that like you are constantly triggering or pushing towards that right direction. So and measure your progress. So these are some of the aspects in story number 38 I have really highlighted. So if you really read these books, you will come to know talent and practice are both essential. Understanding the interplay, there is again holistic growth and strategies, trust in the journey. You need to trust that like the way you are progressing, it's going to helpful for you. So that's in brief about some of the touch upon about this story number 38. Like this way, there are 70 stories are there. All these stories will give you some kind of insight about the developing the creative skill. So I hope this book will definitely going to be helpful for you to enhance your creativity journey. Thank you so much for listening to me.